kind of my persona it's like, here I am, independent, self-sufficient, blah, blah, blah. And then I tell about, where's the second one? I connect this later. I show how probably think I make a story about this picture because this independence and self-sufficient, this idea is basically patriarchal thinking.
Right.
I don't use the word patriarch, but I show her, I show the image, I show my aspiration, I show my thoughts and my ambitions, and then I tell the story of how falling in love in a different way kind of broke open my heart, and this is, from falling in love, and why am I ashamed of loving, and why is jealousy so painful, and why do I hate my thoughts, and all that, and then and then I talk about learning to turn jealousy into zealous. And then I tell the story of the army, and this is like, the army, and so emotional labor.
What is this? Jobs that include caring for others are called pink-collar jobs.
And look what I found. You want a collar, baby?
Here's to surprising Mom.
That's it. Leather dog collar. I love this one. It's great for pink labor. I love those things. See, that's yeah, and then I talk about the army and how it's ingrained, and how there are other women who take care of our children. This is a little project I did about other women, and these are.
This is beautiful. When did you do this?
This is one of the women who helped take care of the kids.
Right.
South African woman, and this is one of my kids. And this project, I did it also around kind of, in between there of them. I did it on live. I didn't say, let's do that.
Yeah.
I was busy learning her life, learning my life, learning the connection. She leaves an autistic child and a husband that's studying medicine to come to Israel to make money, to send her for her husband so that he can study, and to the boy because he's in this special school. So, and that's the reality of most of these women. And I can afford to pay money only to someone like her who's in a so-called lower status in society, and how at the same time what was happening and still is happening with these people. And anyhow, she became her story, and realizing that there's no way out of it, because it's like, here I am, this person enjoys me listening to them, but this person has a life, this person, this person, I have to, it's like, having to pay someone to love your children, and then it's never enough. I felt inside of me, I felt like I am paying her the most I can afford because I think this is the most important thing for me. Like, I am terrified, to leave my children with someone else. But it's never enough, because she's loving my children. Like, it's kind of a prostitution, because I'm paying her for her love, for her caring, for her emotions. When we talk about it, lots of people in jobs say, I'm not paid to care. I'm not going to.
Right.
So right. This was. I took photos of her. I interviewed her. I learned her life, and others. We had all kinds of. I learned why she lied to me. And it's like, and it took me a long time to understand. I think it helped me a lot. It was really difficult, but the relationship and her reality and my reality, and how it's an impossible reality, because. I want her in order I can save my sanity, but then I can't ignore her situation, and then it's a very, and you see, it's someone has to do that work. someone has to do the hands-on work, and someone has to care and soothe and cuddle and laugh with and crawl on the floor, and someone has to do. You don't. That doesn't matter how you. And so that's the other women, and the other women are those who also sometimes, you're jealous of because they're not so stressed as you are,
right.
So they really have time to love the child,
yeah.
right?
Right.
You see them and you're like, they're the other woman, and especially with twins, I don't have, but it's like, I wish I could enjoy them like she does, and not want to run out of the window every moment I could, because she really could enjoy them, and these women give something that is it's invaluable. That is why it's invisible and valuable. What they are giving is invaluable. What we are giving, and anyhow, so I did a few photos of this situation, and then I have a little bit stories of working with these women, and then all the women who took care of my kids all through the years, the educational system. No, these are not all the women. These are. It's like I have a collection of them. I have a collection, right. but I every few years I count
12 elementary classes, 2 private years, 3 kindergartens, 3 middle schools.
All of them
30
women.
30 to 40 other women paid money to love our children.
Your teachers also. You don't expect a teacher to be cold. You expect your teacher to be loving and kind and soft. And she's supposed to be mothering these 40 kids. And, all this... So I connect this invisible work to war. And I won't go into all this. Some of this you've seen. You've seen this one.
Could you talk a little bit... just a little bit, about a little topic called war and mothering. War and mothering. And care.
War and mothering care. You want to know something funny? I am bilingual, right? I type in English and I type in Hebrew. And sometimes when you get mixed up when you're doing one language and you're thinking another language. Yeah. Okay, so don't look at the screen. Guess what I got when I typed mother in the wrong letters. Like I was going to type in Hebrew, but I typed in English. But the keyboard was on English. I was intending to type mother in Hebrew, but the keyboard was switched to English.
Okay.
So so it's so guess what I got?
I can't possibly guess.
It's the best. Close your eyes.
Tell me when to look.
Here, look. I'm serious.
TNT. How is that?
That's why I'm a modernist.
How bizarre. What visual lecture is this? Is this a visual lecture? Or?
Yeah, it's from I have lots of it's from the values one, and I'm not sure if this is the final one, but I kind of shove things together and then I edit out whatever and I put in lots of stuff, and it's not, I don't stop on, I do, I don't stop on every slide. Sometimes I just want to get in the movement of another slide, showing how many, for instance, how many curses there are in the world for fuck your mother. So it's like again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
Right.
Because that's my need for movement and for dance and for moving the body and for feeling. It's not saying it's a lot of that. It's like numbers don't say anything to me. I'm dead in numbers. But when it's like again and again and again and again and again, that thing means much more. Because it's like it's like, so I like the movement of it. That's why a lot of times there's many. Okay, Warren. Here, this is the one with Yudit and Warren. Oh, okay. Let me just. Can I have water in a puff first?
Yes.
Oh, because
Let's
so
do that.
I can
I'm
like.
also.